Hello guys, this is Jonathan Steadman, and today guys I'll be showing you guys a new installation I have done in my virtual machine, and I have decided to install DEBIAN, which is basically the father of Ubuntu. Now if we go to VirtualBox, we can open it, and basically DEBIAN is basically a very stable system, but because of its being very stable, that means the software on there is not up to date. And that can sometimes be a big problem if you want to run up-to-date softwares, but it should be great for server side of things. But what I did was I installed a desktop environment called Mate. Well, guys normally see me install like XFCE, but this time I decided to install Mate because I want to have a go. I wanted to try it out, as I never tried out Mate before. Okay, to start a virtual machine, I need to press on to start, and it should boot up to DEBIAN. This is DEBIAN, by the way. Welcome to grub loading. Okay, so this is the advanced options. You can go over here. We can do F01. We can do devices. We can set a snapshot. Snapshot 1. Okay, so it has a snapshot now. So whenever we come into an issue, then we can just save a snapshot. Go to the snapshot, I mean. Alright, so now it should be loading up to the Linux kernel. Well, am I in the snapshot right now? I know, restore current snapshot, yeah. Okay, I'm fine. So right now it's going to load the actual kernel. And then after that we'll be able to load up, so just wait for it to boot up for a bit. This is indeed DEBIAN 11. Running on our virtual machine. I don't know how much RAM I gave it. Probably just 1 GB of RAM would be fine. If we go to machine, and now if we go to settings, then from here we can find out how much RAM it has. That's how much RAM it has, like 2 GB I would say. And then if we go have a look, actually this is how many megabytes of RAM I have, is 124 megabytes, which isn't a lot, but it's fine for now. This is how much storage I give it, so yeah, should boot up. I got a few errors, but I don't think these matter that much. It's just a host log message, it's not a problem, but these are okay, and if it says everything is okay, then the system is okay. Basically, OpenBSD shell, DEBIAN login, and it should boot up to Mate, and then we can have a go at the Mate desktop environment. I actually never had a go at Mate desktop environment before. This is kind of exciting. I had a little bit of a go at it for a bit, just to test out that I could boot up, but nothing serious that much. Okay, so that one will need to be my password. And now we can log into DEBIAN, and then we should be boosted up to the Mate desktop environment in a minute. So this is DEBIAN 11, and I will show guys how to update the system in a minute, I guess, just to test out that everything works. So to open up the terminal, what we need to do is go to System Tools, Mate Terminal. We should be in the terminal any minute now. Good. Okay, so right now we're in the terminal, right? Do sudo apt update, and what that should do is update the system. Okay, so now I have to put our password. And now, what do I do? It's not even for Sudo's file. I need to do some more research about this, because I don't know why it's not. Do I need to do cd nano dash user, and then it will be John. No, don't worry about that. Close terminal. Okay. So that's something I need to look at into. Let me just see if there's anything I can do, just to see if there's. This is a disk usage tool. Yeah, when you have that, there's accessories, there's my take calculator, there's this take screenshot, and these are these tools: Internet, Firefox, Office, and there's video and sound. And we can test out the web browser by searching up the issue that we have, which is basically how to add a user to a Sudo group in DEBIAN. Okay, so now we can test out how the performance is on this virtual machine while we open up Firefox. And I pretty much think it's going to be good performance, not that bad, like it was in FreeBSD. Okay, Mozilla Firefox. Okay, now let's close this. What version are we running? I think it's going to be a very old version. Looks old. Okay, if we scroll all the way down, remember guys, this only has the stable software, so it wouldn't be up to date, and it is 78.15. Yeah, that's not up to date at all. Okay, so I think I may need to do some system updates. Google.com is loading to Google, and then from here we're gonna have to do something else. Alright, scroll all the way down. I agree. Okay, now we have to do DEBIAN, add user to Sudo group. And now you should see, oh gosh, this is so slow. But again, it has, okay, here it is. This is what we all need to do. For me in that case, hopefully I don't share any personal information, but this is just a VM. So whatever happens to this VM doesn't really matter. So we'll have to add user to Sudo groups. Okay, basically what we'll need to do is add okay, user mod, okay, so if I open up the terminal to begin with, so if I open up the Mete terminal, maybe I can just do multitasking like this. No, I don't think it has support for that. Okay, cool. Okay, that's fine. So we have to do user mod ag sudo and then we username, and then granting sudo access using this method is for most use cases. So I don't know if terminal's not. Oh wait, there's terminal. Alright, open up that. Okay, now what we have to do is do the user mod ag sudo. Now if I do John Athan, okay, maybe I have to log in as I should be using then. Okay, so for this one it will be the same password. Okay, now we're logged in as root, and I have to do user mod, I have to do ag sudo, I have to do John Athan. Okay, I think it's done it. Granting sudo is for most use cases. John shall have user type. Okay. Sudo who I root. Might as well just exit from that. So if I do exit, now if I do sudo apt update, now if I put down my password, then run this update for system. This is a problem. So if I do who am I, so I am Jonathan, but otherwise we'll get an error user not in for Sudo's group. But why is that? This is strange. Let's go down. Okay, so if I do go to okay, I see. Yeah, okay, what I would have to do though is open up Nano, because I know that is installed, and then I guess we'll have to update the exec to our Sudo's file. So if you go to Nano etc. And then what would it be after that? Would be sudoers. So it would be sudoers. And then if we do enter, permission do not. Oh yeah, because I need longest root. Okay, sorry guys about this. I'm Camnav, new to Debian. This is the whole thing, and I actually never ran into this issue in my entire life though, so it might take me a while to figure this one out. But you guys can follow along if you want, but I don't really recommend doing that. You guys can just laugh at how much I'm messing up. Okay, so if I do nano, etc. And now if I, no, I have the longest root, don't I? SU, we'll put down my password, and now what should happen is that it should log me into root. And now if I do the if I now go to nano, etc., and now if I do sudoers, yeah, okay, so what am I meant to edit? Okay, so root equals to all. So what am I supposed to do from here? Okay, yeah. So I would have to add it here, wouldn't I? So my username is Jonathan, and I need to have all equals to all, and then no pass wd, and then if I do all, yeah, looks correct. Now if I go to control, which command was it again? Control X. Okay, now if we do control X, yes, save or modified, yes, cool. Now if we do exit, I don't know if it's gonna work, but if we do sudo apt update, yeah, it does work now. Okay guys, so what we did was that we have finally updating our system, and it looks like we're in the Sudo's group now. Oh, that took a while. Okay, so now I'm going to build our packages up to date. That is a good thing. Now if we want to install something, then what we'll need to do is sudo apt install cmatrix. That's how we can basically install the packages, right? Yeah, like that. So it looks like we don't need a password to write down some commands, but I don't really care because this isn't on my real system. My real system actually does need a password for user, but this one doesn't really matter as I'm not going to do much of it apart from doing YouTube videos of it possibly. So yeah, I would say that for web browsing experience was pretty well done. It's pretty good. This might be a bit laggy, well, going to be a lot laggy playing YouTube videos because I can already tell that, but it's fine for basic web browsing when I run into an issue with Debian. Okay, so once you have installed cmatrix, which should only be in a minute now, 80% of it's completed, then we can run it, and we can run it cmatrix, and then that should run it. And it should run like this. So yeah, this is me. I have installed Debian with the Mate desktop environment. I fixed an issue that I wasn't part of a Sudo group, and if a guy saw something that I need to change or something that I did wrong, then please say so in the comments. But yeah, I will end this video there. I just wanted to say that I'm using Debian now. I'm probably going to use Kali Linux next or something like that instead of VM or OpenSUSE. OpenSUSE is a great distro. But yeah, I like to try out different distributions, but I don't always like to reformat my drive, so I just install photo machines because it's just easier like that. I don't have anything to worry about in that case. So yeah, this program is responsible, yeah, because this is Mate panel, and then we can go to credits, which will show up people who created Mate, and yeah, to exit from this, what we'll have to do is Control C. That should exit. Like Control C. Actually, I need to click onto Control C, and that should exit. Now I can exit from the terminal, Okay, so basically what we can do is that we can do a lot with our terminal because I'm a part of a Sudo group, and this is quite important in Debian. If we do sudo apt update, now we can update our system like this, and we can also install different types of softwares. But yeah, this is Debian. I don't know if this is the latest version of Mate though, but I will tell you guys the version I'm running. I know it's gonna be a bit outdated, but I don't know how far down outdated it is though. If you go to the, this should be about Mate, disk image mounter, Mate. Yeah, look at that. That's actually a pretty nice system. There's Office. You can open up LibreOffice if you wanted to. See what version of it is running, and to see if it's an older version of it. Well, if it's a newer version, then it should just be icons, but I don't think it's going to be up to date. I think it's going to be quite outdated, like most of the softwares on here. But 7.0, that's not that bad. I know there's like a newer version of it though, but LibreOffice Writer is fine. Now you have to shut down by going to System, and then this is Hardware. You can go to Display, Sound, Time and Date. They have these many wonderful tools. They have About Me, which you can click onto. This is your username. We can change your password. You can go back here, About Mate, and this is going to show you guys the version I'm running. So I think this is a bit outdated, but I'm not too sure. This is the version I got, but I don't know what the latest version is though. You guys can freely tell me in the comments if it's the latest version or not, if I don't think it is. So this is help. This is a lock screen. We can log out, but I'm going to shut down the system, and then we can just do a shutdown. And now we should be shutting down from Debian OS. Should be shutting down in any minute now, unless we do of course get a kernel panic. Okay, everything seems to be shutting down correctly. That's a good thing. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching this video, and yeah, I hope that guys learned something new about in this video, like how to add a user to a Sudo group. And yeah guys, this is a video about Debian, about how much I love it. And I do truly love Debian, and it's grateful for server side, but as a desktop, I mean, it's alright for desktop use, but if you want to have stuff up to date, then Debian is not for you. I would say Linux Mint or Ubuntu is better for you, or Fedora. Fedora is great if you want to have everything cutting edge, like everything that's brand new came out, but that's not really recommended by me. I recommend to get the latest stable version, not for cutting edge ones, if we need to use it for everyday use. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and please comment down below what is your favourite Linux distribution. It'd be quite nice to know. Anyway guys, bye.